Hey, it's finally here. We've got to day one of our little chair workout stuff. You know, I said about it in the movie Fork Your Diet. I lost a lot of weight doing more heavier weight workouts, a lot of running, and I've done a lot of research since then because I've gotten a lot older, and I found out that if we could do a good walking, get on a good walking schedule and do some aerobic type exercises, we can lose this weight too. And I'm so glad you joined me for this. You know, this challenge is we're going to start with a 30-day thing, doing this every morning at 7 a.m. Of course, you can go back and watch the recordings or do them twice if you feel like that's what you need. But we're going to do these 15-minute workouts. Today, we're going to start with 5 exercises, and we'll get ready here for the first one, which is kind of like jumping jacks, except we're sitting down. And it's going to go a little bit like this. We're just going to come up and spread our legs out. Don't look at my legs too much. And so the 30 seconds, so here we go. This isn't too bad. When you want to try to make the emphasis is to feel your shoulders and your knees moving around, because as we get older, we know those get stiffer and it's harder to move around, chase the grandkids or whatever. And so just keep on going, just about 10 seconds left. And we're cranking through this, doing pretty good. We're going to do this twice. Each exercise we'll do twice. We're only doing 5 exercises. 3 more seconds. Come on, we got it. 1 second. There we go. All right. It's important to rest too between each exercise, so we'll rest for about 30 seconds and make sure that you hydrate, that you keep yourself hydrated. I've got some hydrogen water to help us do that. You'll find this on our site where you can get this very healthy option for yourself. And doing so good. You're looking good out there, and that's what we want to see. We got to, you know, try to look a little bit better. I tell you, I've started this several times throughout the last couple of years, and I feel the inches go away, but then I let myself get busy or have excuses as to why I can't. So here we go. We're ready for the second exercise. As we get ready for that second exercise, it's going to be kind of fun because it's seated punches. We're just going to punch like this for 30 seconds. And, you know, maybe in your mind you can think about whoever you don't like, whoever bothered you at work or whatever it is. But we're going to get going and do some punches for 30 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, I remember I had people I worked with before that I wished I could have just punched them. We used to do a lot of, for UFC Fight Pass, we did fights for this world champion, Del Paul Cook. And he had all these fighters get in the ring, and I don't know why they did it, but they would just like to and it wasn't a ring, it was a cage, and they just beat each other up. And it was good exercise though. 5 seconds left, keep going. We're almost there. Looking good with your punches. All right, good job. All right, 30-second little break here as we get ready for our third exercise. You know, I said we're doing 5, so it's gonna be pretty easy to get all of these done and going on. Those punches were kind of fun. You know, they always say that you got to punch through with all of your might, and we'll do that on the second time. But this time, we're going to do something called knee taps. This is usually a little bit more difficult for me because I got this belly and I can't get it. And you got to come up, and you got to go from side to side, get your knee taps in. So this is going to wear me out. I hope you can make it. So here we go. 30 seconds to going, and it's just tapping your knees, crossing your hands to each knee, and keeping going. Kind of maybe a silly little march we used to do in grade school or something when we tried to get that President's Award. Remember that? Boy, that used to be like the thing to do. I want to do 1,000 sit-ups so I can get my President's Award and take it home for everybody to see, and my parents to go, woo! All right, that's it. 30 seconds of that. It flies right by. And you're looking so good. You're doing so a great job. Make sure you get you a little water. I always like to, I didn't start it up then, but I can do it right now. I like to use my watch to track me, and I set it on like a traditional strength training for this thing, so I can keep track of my heart rate and all those kinds of things, because we want to see that come down too as we're getting these workouts in place. Here we go. We're going to get ready for our next exercise, which is a little combination of things. We're going to do the seated punches and knee taps together. So here we go. This is how it's going to look like first. You're going to punch 2 times and then tap, punch, and then I don't know why I'm moving my feet, and tap. So here we go. Ready? Punch, tap, punch, tap. Reminds me of this new radio station my son and I were just listening to. It just plays 50s and 60s music. Kind of like, sounds like punch. Oh, sorry, tap, punch, tap. I could do a Motown hit with this. Only 3 seconds left. Here we go. You're doing so good. Oh, I'm getting one last in. All right. Here we come. This is going to be our last exercise. Make sure we got a little 30-second break. Get a hit of the hydrogen water. Now, this one is a combination kind of exercise too. Some things we already haven't quite done yet. This is going to be shoulder toe touch. That's going to be difficult for me, but you know, we got like 4 seconds of break left, so I'll go ahead and start showing you what we're going to do. We're going to do seated shoulder press, just like that, and then we're going to cross and tap our toes. Tap our toes. Yeah, I know, you're laughing at me. I can see you. Here we go. Ready? Let's start. 1, 2, tap your toes. 1, 2, tap your toes. Do it as many times you want. I go in 2. I'm going to try to go 2. You can do 3, whatever it is you want to do. But just get that 30-second workout in. I can already feel my shoulder popping a little bit, but that's loosening it all up so that, you know, maybe I decide later on I'm going to add some weight to this or move to doing some more weight later on. So that was good. Halfway there, and we need to start all over again. One more round of this. See, it was pretty easy. I wasn't going to lie to you. You're doing good. You look good. Put out your chest. See how you feel. Feeling a lot better. 15 minutes before we start the seated jumping jacks again. We do that. That's kind of fun. Do you remember when you first did your first jumping jack? I don't remember. It had to be like kindergarten or something, right? There was a girl in kindergarten that I was crazy about. She was one of the cheerleaders for the Little League football team. So let's get going. You remember the seated jacks? They go like this. And I thought she was the cutest thing. And we'd play, what? Red Rover, let her come over. And it was a lot of fun, but that was another day. We didn't do these kind of jumping jacks. You're looking good. Keeping it up, you know, because we want to work on our heart rate and doing all these things that'll help us also with our walking, as that's going to be part of this plan, is to try to get in 30 minutes of walking. You did good. That's all. That's it. Great job. So now we're just more than halfway there, which is always exciting for me. You know, you're on a road trip or something and you get halfway there, you know, you got to stop to go tinkle or something, but get some snacks, and we got about 10 seconds left before we get into the next. Again, the seated punches. Remember, whoever you don't like the most and you're thinking that you're getting a chance to just punch them out, you know, like I think for Seinfeld it was Newman, seated punches, Newman, and then you just going away. Do a little twist there too. That'll help with your golf swing, I think, as you're punking those punches. Get in there. 20 seconds left. Looking good. Might have knocked somebody out by now. I got knocked out in a boxing match once in college. I'll have to tell you about that. You probably watch one of my comedy bits and tell you all about it. But it was not fun. My head felt like it was split in 3 different places. Here we go. 2 seconds left. Last couple of punches. Yeah! Good job. A little break as we get ready for our next exercise. It'll put us almost like 3/4 of the way there, and that feels good. I'm starting to, you know, heavy breathing a little bit. I hope you are too, because that means it's working. That means you're getting a good workout in. This time, you know, we're gonna do those knee taps that we were doing earlier, and trying to get our knee up. And I got this stupid belly in the way, but this is what we're going to be doing. So get yourself seated comfortably and get ready. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Woo-hoo. Hitting my knees. And as I get older too, there's something that's important about this kind of stuff. I feel my knees get tighter. And when I do at least little exercises like this, I can feel them not be so tight when I start to do things like we talked about, running around with the grandkids. You know, they want you to go down that slide too. It's not just them. 2 seconds left. And good job. Good job. Now we only have 2 more exercises to go in our day 1 of exercising. And this is, I think, you know, really good for you, and I appreciate you guys helping me, because I don't like being like this. I really don't. It's uncomfortable. I gotta, like, just to get out of the couch, I gotta move 3 different times to find the right position and scooch myself off the couch. So I really, like most of my life, I didn't have this. And that's why we're working together, so we can do the rest of our life without it. So this time we're gonna do the seated punches with the knee taps. So here we go. Punch, 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 knee, 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 punch, punch, knee, knee, punch, punch, punch. I don't know why I keep doing a little march like I'm doing a dance or something. Punch, punch, knee, 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 punch, punch. 8 seconds left, you got it. I didn't even pick up that. Here we go. Sorry. Punch, punch, punch. 1 second. The fight's almost over. You're the winner. You're the champion. Oh, we still have 1 more exercise though. But 30 seconds in, excuse me, pardon me. Just gonna take a little. So, good job. I don't know who's calling me, but they're in the middle of our workout, and I don't want that to disturb what we're doing together. And anybody, I used to be pretty athletic, but I let almost a year go by without really doing it. I'm lying, 2-3 years go by. It took a little while to build this, and that's why we're here together. So we're gonna start out with the seated shoulder press and then toe touch. All right, we ready? It's our last exercise. Let's make it really work. 1, 2, toe, 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 toe. 1, 2, toe, 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 toe. 1, 2, toe, 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 toe. Oh, you're doing good. 10 seconds left. 1, 2, 1, 2, hut, hut. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hoo-ah! You're the champions. You did so good. I'm really proud and happy of you, and thank you again for joining us, and I hope you'll plan to join us each day, 7 a.m. We're doing it live on all of our different sites that are associated with OK Movie Stream and some of our product endorsements. Thanks so much to Functional Medical Institute for being a sponsor and helping us all get fit. My doctors, Mark and Dr. Michelle Sherwood, have put me through, you know, all those little where I had to go tinkle in a cup and taking blood out and getting all the stuff that gave me the okay to do what I'm doing as far as using the Kingdom Fuel as a meal substitute throughout the day, and then getting into these exercises. And so what you need to do for the rest of the day, hydrate a little bit, and then go do some walking, at least a half hour. You don't have to do it all at one time. Go now and do 10, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes at lunch, 10, 15 minutes later, or a little more if you want to. It's all about us finding ways to get healthy together. So we'll see you tomorrow when we do day 2.